And Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to day one of the best of 30 days of sketches. Today's sketch is from Laura Whitaker, and I'm doing something a little bit different, and I'll tell you about it in just a moment. Hi there, you guys. So we're doing something a little different, and instead of doing a layout every day, I'm going to do a layout like every other day or so. But I'm going to make some embellishment clusters for the layouts that I'm going to work on, and the embellishment clusters are going to be based off of the sketches. So this is the day one sketch, and you can see there's some circle elements there. Let me bring it in a little closer. Got circles. This one has an ampersand with a button and some leaves. It looks like a little bit of a clock and some mixed media. I'm going to go more based off of this one with the clock, circle, the little banner flag. I don't know if I'll use a button. I might use something different, and this tag that is hanging off of it, and go from there. So that is going to be the cluster that I'm going to try and create today. So I'm going to make my own sketch of the cluster on this white piece of paper of what I think it's going to look like, and we'll go from there. And I'm just loosely sketching this, so my circle is not going to be like a really good circle, but you get the point. Okay, I actually should, I know I want an embellishment here. I don't know what the embellishment's going to be, so I'm going to just use a flower as a placeholder. Actually, let's start that over, okay, because I want my flower a little lower. So we're going to go with a circle. I should actually just do the flower first, but that's okay. It's a kind of a funny way to draw a flower, but there you go, you get it. Okay. My tag is probably going to come out this way. There's going to be my tag. And then I'm thinking I will probably do some phrase strips. So they're probably going to go across here. Something like that. And maybe a little bit smaller one down below it. Something like that. And I'll probably put a couple of leaves in here because there were leaves on the other one. And of course, you know, my leaves are not going to be nice and perfect, but there we go. Or they might go this way. They might go this way, but I don't know. We'll see how they are when I get to it. Now the circle could be anything. I'm going to draw a clock in here. I'm going to try to draw a clock in here. Hello, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, and some clock hands. And that may or may not be a clock at the end of the day. Starting off with these circle dies, I'm going to use the larger of the two, I believe. And these are from Sizzix. I will put links down below for the products that I'm using. I'm going to use this Bow Bunny paper. This was like in a sample pack I got years ago. It's very old, but it's got playgrounds on it. And I know I'm going to be doing a couple of layouts with playgrounds. Coming up, I am documenting this really awesome park that is not too far from us, but you know, it's not super close either, but it's awesome. And so, you know, you got to go there when you're in that area. So I'm going to document that. I decided to die cut this tree. The tree is also, the link for that will be down below as well. I'm not even sure that it's available, but I will put a link to what product it is. And if you want to go searching for it, you're more than welcome to. You may find it very easily, but I don't really know because it's been in my stash for quite some time. I am inking it up with, I used some peeled paint, and then I used some sand, I think it's called Sandstorm or Sand something, from Catherine Pooler. So the peeled paint is Distress Oxide Ink, and that's what I'm using right here. And the brown was from the Catherine Pooler line of inks. And so I will put links again down below for that too. So I'm just going to color that up. That is actually going to take the place of the flower that I originally thought I was going to use. Well, I didn't think I was going to use it, but the flower that was used as a placeholder in my sketch. And then that tree comes with these dies to create leaves, so you can back the little openings with the green leaves that you want to add behind those leaves that are already on the tree. So I'm thinking I will go ahead and add those tags like I said, and then I'm pulled out this tag die from my stash, and I actually don't know who this is from. I could not really find well, the first one there I do have a link for, but the second one I don't have a link for. So I will do a little bit more searching for it, but I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to find it, that little tag topper there. But I just decided to ink that up in mustard seed. I do go back and cut it again, and I ink it up with scattered straw instead of mustard, because it's a little bit softer and it looks a little bit better. So you're not going to see that on camera, but I do change the color a little bit with the yellow right there. And in case you're wondering what machine I was cutting those with, that is the Stampin' Up! Mini die cut machine, and I borrowed it from a friend of mine who I was scrapbooking with. So in case you were wondering, you didn't see my little Sizzix Sidekick. The Stampin' Up! One is a wonderful machine. It has a lot of pros to it. The one con that it is it takes up a slightly larger footprint than my Sidekick, which for most people it wouldn't be a huge difference, but I have very little space on my desk, so I'm not sure if I'm ready to switch to that machine or not when my Sidekick gives up at some point. And the main reason I would consider switching to it is it's super lightweight. It's actually, I think, a little bit lighter than my Sidekick, and it has a little bit wider platform. So now you know. In case you are interested in buying a small die cut machine, it is a really great option if you have a little bit more of space on your desk than possibly what I have. So I might consider making room for it, though, once my Sidekick finally gives up. So I have this paper from Paige Evans. It's got all these sayings on it. I went ahead and cut them all up, and I'm going to use a couple of those sayings on this particular little embellishment. I probably should have mentioned that those circle dies are stitched, and so I really like that. It adds a little bit extra to the circle there, so that makes me a little bit happy. I love those small details, and so that's something that I always look for when I am buying dies, is what kind of details do they offer. The little tree die cut there also comes with a tiny birdhouse and a little tiny bird. You can see that I cut two little tiny birds. They're laying in white paper next to my tweezers there on the desk. I am going to use one of those. It also comes with a little tiny birdhouse. It comes with a tire swing and a rope swing with a wooden seat. Well, you can't tell that it's wooden, but it's a flat seat. So, and there it is. I'm going to go ahead and use that little swing. And I probably should have put it on there prior to putting those word stickers down, but I didn't think about it. So I'm going to kind of have to do a little bit of surgery to make it work. I just used my brown Sharpie to ink up the little wooden platform that you would sit on, and I'm playing with where I want to put it. I want to make sure that the little rope parts actually attached to the tree, but you can see there that they should have been underneath where those word phrase stickers are. So I'm going to just cut them, tuck it under a little bit, and then I will go ahead and put that other rope part back. And then I'm going to trim it off so it only goes right up to the limb that I want it to be hanging from. And voila, you can't even tell that I had to do a little surgery because I didn't think about it ahead of time. So I just using my tweezers there to hold it in place while I work on something else. So I have these little tiny bird. I'm going to just do one of them in blue. In our area, we have a lot of blue jays, so hey, why not? It also kind of pulls out a little bit of blue from the green paper there. There's a blue slide on it. And so I'm just using colors that are in that circular, or the paper that was used for the circular piece there. There's a little tree house there. I'm going to ink that up in some brown. And I'm going to I popped the bird up onto some foam tape. And I think I also popped the bird house up onto some foam tape just to give some added dimension. And I'm going to apologize in advance that the close-ups are not great. I actually had my layout done before I even remembered to take some close-ups, so you're going to have to bear with me. I'm going to try and do a better job later this month in showing you the embellishments all finished before they go on a layout. And that reminds me, I will be doing embellishments here and there, and then I will be doing layouts with the embellishments. Also, there are a bunch of people playing along because it's 30 days, so go check out all of the links down below. And see what everyone else is doing for today. I hope that you enjoyed this embellishment cluster building experience. It's something that I'm not used to doing, so let me know if it's something that you like, or if you don't like it, let me know that too. Thanks. Bye-bye.